The movie opens with a montage of news clips and reports about global unrest, disease, and natural disasters, hinting that something terrible is coming. In Philadelphia, former UN investigator Jerry Lane is spending a normal morning with his wife Karen and their two daughters. They head out for the day, stuck in traffic when chaos suddenly erupts. Sirens, crashes, and screams fill the streets as people start attacking each other. Jerry watches one man get bitten and transform in seconds. Realizing it's spreading fast, he speeds through traffic and escapes into an alley. The family abandons the car and runs for safety. They take refuge in an apartment building where a kind family lets them in. Outside, the city is collapsing. During the night, the infected break in, forcing Jerry to fight one off with a crowbar. At sunrise, a UN helicopter sent by Jerry's old contact, Thierry, arrives to extract them. The family who helped them stays behind, but their young son joins Jerry's family. As the helicopter rises, the city burns beneath them. They land on a U.S. Navy ship being used as a command center. Scientists and military officers are trying to understand the outbreak. Thierry explains that the infection has gone global. No country is safe. A Harvard virologist named Dr. Fassbach believes it's a virus that must have a patient zero. Jerry is pressured to escort him to find the source, with the threat that his family will lose protection if he refuses. Jerry and the team fly to South Korea, where the first official report came from. When they land, the base is swarmed with infected soldiers sprinting out of the darkness. Fassbach panics, slips, and accidentally shoots himself. The soldiers rescue Jerry's team and take them inside, where survivors explain what they know. The infected move fast, bite hard, and turn victims within seconds. One soldier mentions that the infected sometimes ignore people who appear terminally ill. A CIA agent locked up at the base tells Jerry to go to Jerusalem, the only city prepared for the outbreak before it began. Jerry boards another plane and heads there. In Jerusalem, he meets Jürgen Wormbrunn from Mossad Intelligence, who says Israel built massive walls early after intercepting warnings from India about a rabies-like virus. The city is calm and organized, with refugees being brought in through checkpoints. But as the people celebrate, singing loudly, the sound attracts infected outside the wall. The horde begins piling on top of each other, creating a living tower until they pour over the wall and flood the city. Jerry flees with an Israeli soldier named Sagan. When she's bitten on the hand, Jerry immediately amputates it to save her from turning. They run through narrow alleys chased by thousands of infected and barely make it onto a cargo plane as Jerusalem falls. Mid-flight, an infected person hidden on board attacks. Panic spreads in seconds. Jerry grabs a grenade, pulls the pin, and detonates it inside the plane, blowing a hole through the fuselage. The explosion kills most of the infected, but sends the plane crashing in Wales. Jerry and Sagan survive and find a World Health Organization research facility nearby. Inside, the surviving doctors explain they've lost contact with the outside world. Jerry tells them about what he's seen, how the infected ignore the weak and dying, and theorizes that if humans are injected with a deadly but curable pathogen, they might become invisible to the infected. To test the idea, Jerry must enter a sealed part of the facility filled with infected. Quietly, he sneaks through the dark hallways with only an axe and a few syringes. The infected shuffle around him, but he stays calm, grabbing samples of dangerous diseases. When one infected spots him, Jerry injects himself with a random pathogen and waits to see if he'll die. The infected charges, then stops. It doesn't see him anymore. His theory works. Jerry returns to the others, weak but alive. The team develops a vaccine that gives humans temporary camouflage from the infected. A montage shows the vaccine being distributed worldwide as survivors finally fight back. Jerry reunites with his wife and daughters aboard a refugee ship. His voice narrates, "This isn't the end." Not even close. And that's the story of World War Z. Humanity learns to adapt, and the war against the undead begins. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more movie breakdowns, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.